És beérkeztünk ide a központba. Itt látjátok, hogy ide érkeznek be a kamionok, és itt pakolják le az árut. Úgy látom, hogy raklapos tételbe jönnek a motyók, és akkor innen kezdik el tovább vinni a motyókat, és innen indul az egész folyamat.
Dani!
Szép jó reggelt! 10 óra elmúlt már 20 perccel, és 10-re mentünk volna a Stockx európai központjába. Sajnos a metró egy kicsit megviccelt minket, és az egyik állomáson szívtunk majdnem 20 percet. De nem is a központba megyünk egész pontosan, hanem a raktárba. Megnézzük, hogy hogyan történik az eredetiségvizsgálat, megnézzük, hogy hogyan megy az egész processing, és megvizsgáljuk az eredeti cipőket. Na hát akkor kezdődik is a túránk, és akkor most megérkeztünk ide a StockX warehouse-ba, és megnézzük, hogy hogyan történik az eredetiségvizsgálat. Nagyon trendi ilyen kis IKEA Off-White Virgil szőnyeggel találkozunk itt először, és akkor ez mutatja, hogy megyünk előre. Több ezer csomag érkezik minden reggel ide a warehouse-ba, amit lepakolnak, utána szétszedik, kibontják a dobozokat, és odaadják az autentikátoroknak, akik elkezdik a vizsgálatot. Sajnos tényleg nem tudjuk felvenni az egész, nem tudjuk megmutatni nektek, hogyan is néz ki egy ilyen doboz. Annyira titkos az egész folyamat, és annyira szeretnék az egészet bebiztosítani saját maguknak, úgyhogy egy teljesen különálló asztalon fogja nekünk megmutatni, hogy is néz ki, hogyan csinálja ő a bevizsgálást igazából.
So, first of all, we scan the invoice so we can pull up the order information on the screen. Then the next step, what I need to do is actually check for the size and the style code to make sure that it matches what the order is generated for. Once I've done that, I scan the barcode on the box. I'm checking the quality of the box, and I'm checking the quality of the paper and any accessories. So making sure everything checks out and looks good and is legit. So far so good. I've got the style code and the size matching perfectly to the order. Paper looks good, the box is good quality. Now I need to take a look at the shoes. So first of all, before I check anything else, I'm making sure it's a left and a right. Then once I can confirm it's a left and a right shoe and lined up next to each other, the size is the same. We check the actual size in the shoe, there's a US 9.5, which is good. And then another shoe is 9.5. So far, we have a left and a right and both are the same size. Now I need to check the condition of the shoes to make sure they're completely dead stock and there's no factory flaws or blemishes with the product to make sure that the buyer is getting exactly what they ordered. So I do a 360 inspection, make sure the creasing or the tumbled leather is consistent on this particular shoe. There's no signs of wear or heel drag on the soles. And there's no stitching flaws or anything else to worry about. Then I'm gonna smell, make sure the smell is good and it smells exactly how it should. And these are good to go. So I can confirm everything checks out. The shoes are 100% legit and dead stock, and we can go ahead and tag those. They're now good to go. Once I finish the authentication process, I will put the sneakers back into the box, into a dead stock position. So they're exactly how they come from Nike. Okay, so after authentication has been finished, the shoe then has to come to order processor. And that basically means that the seller will get paid out and the buyer will get notification that the shoe is on its way to them and they can track the product. So this is the final line of defense for us as authenticators to make sure that the product is exactly the right size and the right style code. If everything checks out, we can go ahead and pay the seller out. Now the seller would have just got their money and the buyer will get notification that the product is on its way to them. So we include the invoice, we include the shipping label, and then we have to include a card and a sticker. So this is a return customer card and a sticker. Now the shoe will go onto the line. So now for the boxing part, we're going to build the box. We take the sneakers and the shipping label. It goes in the box. We add bubble wrap for protection. It fits perfect. We apply the shipping label to the box. Now we push it through the tape machine so it's ready and on the way to the buyer. I've been in the sneaker industry for 15 years now, buying and selling shoes. Yeah. With sneaker culture, especially in London and the UK, it's supply and demand. If you want a shoe that bad, you'll pay whatever you have to get it. My job is the best job in the world. I get to look and authenticate sneakers all day, every day. It's just such an incredible thing to do. Like, it's a job. A few years ago, this job never existed, so it's awesome. I've probably authenticated 50,000 items since I joined. I probably authenticate between 300 and 400 sneakers a day. So our training program when we join StockX is very intense and we get a lot of information. So we don't necessarily have to have seen a shoe or understand how a shoe looks for us to determine its authenticity. We can look at so many different elements and the build of the shoe for us to be able to figure out if it's legit or not, comparing to what we know with other products. I've got two stories actually with the 2016 Air Mags. So for the most unusual pair, 2016 Air Mags, they only come in US even sizes. So it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we actually had a pair which came in at 8.5. So that size doesn't exist. So obviously they were fake. Yeah, we had a dead stock pair, 2016 Air Mags, completely authentic, legit. Sold for around 35,000 US dollars. That was pretty awesome. So fakes on the market right now are just getting better and better and better, which makes our job even harder. We see some really bad fakes, as you can imagine, and we see some fakes which are almost perfect one-to-one replicas. We can prove they're fake. But yeah, there's a huge market for fakes in certain parts of the world that they just keep demanding better and better replicas, and yeah, it keeps us on our toes doing what we do. I've never authenticated a product that is fake and passed it as legit, and I pride myself that I have 100% care and attention with every single product that passes my desk. With fakes that we receive, some of the time the seller may not know that it's actually fake. They may have bought it from somebody that they trusted or from other platforms online where they can potentially get their money back. So, for example, if it's an Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago and you can buy it for like 500 euros, you probably know that this is fake. However, some people don't necessarily see that. They see the pictures, they think, oh, okay, like maybe it's just cheap. The guy needs money. They sell it on StockX for 3,000 or 3,500. And now they can actually, we return that product to them so that they can actually get a refund or at least try and get their money back from somebody else. We don't keep any fakes. Everything goes back that doesn't pass our authentication process. So if you was interested in joining StockX as an authenticator, obviously the biggest criteria is having good sneaker knowledge, but also being, you know, a hard worker and determined and you know, eager to learn. I thought I knew a lot about sneakers when I joined StockX, and I realized how much more I needed to know. The training program that StockX offers is very intense and gives so much information and knowledge to be able to get you on the right path to success as a team member. We're always hiring. The business is growing at an incredible rate, and we're always looking for talented sneaker authenticators, streetwear authenticators, and just anyone that's going to help us in our operation. So yeah, I'm a big shoe collector. I have around 450 sneakers in my collection. I've been collecting for a while. The first thing I look at when I meet somebody is their feet, to see what they're wearing. Yeah, it's just interesting to see, you know, like walking through London especially, there's a lot of sneaker culture in London, and just seeing all the different types of shoes and products people are wearing. And yeah, you see a lot of fakes. You see like colorways that don't exist, and very interesting product on people's feet. So yeah, always looking, always trying to look.
Szépen köszönjük Mattnek.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Visszaérkeztünk a Soho-ba, megnéztük, hogy hogyan működik a StockX.
The street.
Yeah.
And I got the chili with no cheese.
Yeah, that's for him.
Guys.
Thank you. Nagyon érdekes volt látni, rengeteg különleges modellt láttunk, és nagyon jó volt ezt az egész érzést átvenni, ahogy ott dolgoznak, szólt a zene, mindenki sneakerben, Jordanben, Nike-ban, Adidasban, ki hogy, és élvezik a munkájukat, röhögnek, szórakoznak, de emellett hatalmas koncentráció kell ahhoz, hogy meg tudják tényleg állapítani, hogy mindegyik cipő eredeti-e vagy sem. Mert elég sok pénz múlik ezen, meg presztízs a vállalkozásnak. Úgyhogy ezt fölvettük, nagyon érdekes volt, és most visszaérkeztünk Soho-ba, ebédelünk egy jót, eszünk egy jó hambit, azt még elmegyünk és még nézzünk egy-két üzletet.